Yo, YouTubers, you are now tuned in to Dion TV. Welcome home and welcome to the first episode of Dion TV. For the first episode, we'll be in the kitchen learning how to make lobster, shrimp, and asparagus. So enough of me talking, let's head on over to the kitchen. So we made our way to the kitchen. So now that we're in the kitchen, we only need 2 pans for this meal, only 2. You need 1 pot. So you're gonna put water in this and fill this up with water. So I'm gonna just start the process now. And you need a frying pan. So this frying pan already has olive oil in it. Just make sure you have olive oil, spread it around the pan. Just set it on the stove until it's done. We have our asparagus here. We have our shrimp thawing out here. And we have our 2 lobster tails. So I could dump this water out. They all thaw out. Make sure none of the shrimp fall out. All the seasonings you need is black pepper. Black pepper is going to be used for the shrimp. Parsley. Could never go wrong with parsley. And Old Bay seasoning, or some of you call it crab seasoning, but this is what you need. Alright, so for the Old Bay, right, you're just going to sprinkle a little on top of the lobster tail. And you're going to sprinkle a little on top of the shrimp. It's going to look like that. And then the rest goes inside of the water that you filled up in the pot. Just pour the rest in this pot. A little parsley. And look at that. So you're gonna put that pot on the stove and then it's gonna boil. So I'm gonna take my black pepper and sprinkle it on top of my shrimp, mix it all together. Take some parsley, mix it all together. Shrimp should come out looking like this. All right, so I grab my lobster tail, right? And I cut my fire on medium. So it's just gonna sit there, it's gonna boil. So once the water starts boiling, the bottom of the lobster is gonna get a little pink. Once it starts to get pink, you could take the lobster from off of the top and put it inside the water for about 5 minutes. So while the lobster cook, right, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna start working on the shrimp and the asparagus. So take this burner, put it on about low medium, in between low, but in between medium. With the olive oil. Remember the olive oil is in the pan. I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna grab my shrimp. So shrimp cooks fast, so you have to watch it. So I'm just go ahead and throw these in there with the olive oil, right? And remember we got the asparagus. So the asparagus, I'm not gonna season because I don't want my food to be salty. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm just gonna throw the asparagus in there once the shrimp is almost done. And the flavor from the shrimp and the seasoning is going to get onto the asparagus. So, got my asparagus. Just throw it in there. Just like that. Got one more. I'm gonna grab some tongues. So I'm gonna make all of this with some tongues. Turn the fire up a little bit. And the shrimp I got was already peeled and deveined, so I didn't really have to worry about anything. The tips was on. That's it. One of the lobster tails fell in. That's okay if it happens. You could just either take it out or leave it in. I'm going to take mine out because I don't want mine to be mushy inside of the water, but it's all on how you like your lobster tail. So I'm going to take mine out because it fell in. And I'm going to reposition it back on top. They both fell in. So again, all you need is crab seasoning. I call it Old Bay. Somebody else might call it something different. Black pepper, olive oil, a frying pan, a small pot, and asparagus and parsley. That's all you need. So I'm gonna put all of these ingredients in the description below so you can have everything and you got all the directions in the video once you finish watching it. So, if you made it this far to the first episode of Dion TV, I just want to thank you all. Beautiful plate. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Tastes way better than